Hi guys, welcome back to Channel Admissions channel with me Nadia, and it's been a while since I last greeted you on the YouTube videos. We are also entering the month of October, which means we are reaching the end of the year pretty soon, and then after that we'll be entering the new year in 2022. So time really flies. Anyway, I would like to congratulate all of you for successfully securing your admissions to Chinese universities for the 2021 intake. I hope you are enjoying your classes, and I hope you are enjoying your university life, and I hope you can get all the benefits from taking the university program. And I also do hope that the pandemic is gonna get better so that the border to enter China will be open soon. Until then, I hope you are enjoying your online classes and looking forward to seeing you in China one day so you can also continue your studies on campus. And so, because we're entering the year of 2022 pretty soon, a lot of you are asking me about the 2022 intake applications to Chinese universities. So a lot of you are asking me about when will be the next start date for 2022 intake, or when is the application period, when can I start applying, or when is the application deadline for September 2022 intake, or like which are the programs offered at 2022 intake. So basically for the 2022 intake, there will be two intakes. The first one is in March 2022 and the second one will be in September 2022. And so if you are considering to apply for the non-degree Chinese language program, you can apply at both intakes. You can apply for the March 2022 or the September 2022 intake. However, if you want to apply for the degree programs, so bachelor's, master's, or PhD programs, then most likely these programs are only offered in September intake. Yes, there are a couple of universities offering bachelor's, master's, or PhD program in spring intake. However, the options are gonna be very limited. There are only a couple of universities that do this, and the rest will only offer the bachelor's, master's, and PhD program in September. So September intake is more common for degree program application. And so if you're applying for bachelor's program, master's, or PhD, then plan your application for the September 2022 intake. And so, when should you plan for the 2022 intake application? The answer is now. You should plan your application right now. Why? In this video, I'll let you know why you should be applying early for the 2022 intake application. Number one, don't get left behind. So many of the Chinese universities will start accepting applications for the September 2022 intake as early as October or November 2021, or after the Spring Festival holiday, so which means it's gonna be around February next year. Although it seems like it's still a few months away, but you can actually start your application from today. Yeah, you can actually start your application from today on Channel Admissions platform. So you can start choosing the programs that you want to apply for, and then start preparing your documents, and then you can start filling in the online application, upload your documents. It's okay if you don't have all of your documents ready right now, because some documents might take sometimes to get. For example, getting the recommendation letters, or like getting the medical examination form, or getting the non-criminal record, or even getting the passport. In some countries it might take a while, so don't worry about it. You can always add your documents later, but make sure to complete all of the documents before the application deadlines, because documents is the very important aspect of your admissions. And so you can actually start your online application from today on our platform, Channel Admissions. So make sure to check our platform and then do your online applications and don't waste time. Another reason why you should be checking our platform is because it's important to check the application deadlines of the programs that you want to apply for, because Chinese universities are actually very strict with application deadlines, and they will not accept late applications after the deadlines. So if let's say you already know which programs you want to apply for example, you want to apply for MBBS and you want to know which university you are targeting for, so make sure you also have a note on when is the application deadline, so you're not gonna get left behind and you're not gonna miss the application deadline. That's why I will always suggest to start early so that you can get prepared. You can set the timeline straight to prepare your application, to get all the documents ready, and then to submit your applications on time for the university. And then reason number two. So there are lots of benefits for earlier applicants. So usually Chinese universities will process applications on a rolling basis, which means it's a first come first served basis. And so if you're applying early, it means you can also get the admissions result early, or at least you can get called for the next step for the interview, for example, early as well. And also in some programs, for example MBBS or MBA, they do have a certain quota of the international students they can accept every year. So it means if you apply early, then you'll be able to secure your seat early as well. Because if you apply later, then the quota might already be full for that program. Other than that, there are also some universities which are offering an early bird scholarships or early bird discount for students who are applying early. One example is if you're applying to Jiaotong Liverpool University, and then if you're accepting their offer by May 2022, then you can actually get a 10% discount on your tuition fee. And so it's clear that there are benefits for the early applicants, and that's why you should be the early bird and apply early. Reason number 3. You will have time to finish your documents. In order to submit your application successfully to the universities, you need to complete all of the required documents. So every single one the university is asking you. For example, they will ask you to submit your passport, your diploma, your transcripts, and then your personal statement, your recommendation letters if you're applying for a master's and PhD program, and also the non-criminal record, medical examination form, bank statement, and there might be additional documents that you need to submit. And so, well, it's quite a lot of documents that you have to submit to the universities for your application, and that's why in some cases, well, in most cases, you need quite a long time to prepare your application documents. And so if you at least plan ahead, if you start your application early, then you will be able to have a solid plan on when is going to be the best timeline for you to gather all of your documents, and so you will be able to avoid missing the application deadline. Because as I said before, Chinese universities are very strict with application deadlines, and they will not tolerate any late applications at all. And some documents are clearly will need some time to get, like recommendation letters or medical examination form or non-criminal record. And so if you allow yourself to have more time, then definitely you'll be able to gather all of these documents, and then you'll be able to submit everything on time. And we have experienced numerous of cases where students apply last minute and it's not good for their application. Why? Because if they're applying last minute and then they still miss one or two documents, then the applications will not be able to be submitted to the universities, because universities in China, they will only consider applications with complete documents. And so if it's not complete, then they will not process the applications at all. And that's why many of the students who applied last minute, some of them didn't make it because they don't have the complete documents, and then they don't have enough time to complete the remaining documents too. And that's why we always suggest everyone to really use your time, don't waste any of your time, and then plan ahead and start your application as early as possible. Because again, if you apply after the application deadlines, then the universities are not going to process your application. Or if your documents are not complete, then the universities are not going to process your applications, which means your application will be resulting in failure or rejection. So don't waste time. Start your application now, finish your application documents, and pay the application fee to complete your application, and then our team at China Admissions will process your application and submit it to the university when their application system is open, which is usually around the end of the year, so roughly around October or November this year, or some will open it after the Spring Festival holiday, so after February 2022. But if you already finished your application on our platform, then your application will be one of the first to be submitted to the universities when their system is open. And so you will get the benefits as the early applicants for your 2022 intake applications to the Chinese universities. And after your application has been submitted to the university, normally the universities will need about 6 to 8 weeks from the day your application is submitted until you can get the final admissions result. However, some universities might also need a longer time to review your applications, mainly due to the volume of applications they have and also the length of process that they have as well. So prepare your application as early as possible to enjoy the advantage to get into your dream program at Chinese universities. Don't wait, check out the programs on China Admissions platform right now and start your online application. The link to our platform is there on the description box down below, and if you need help for your online applications, or if you need help about the programs, about the universities in China, about 2022 intake applications, don't hesitate to contact the China Admissions team and we'll be there to help you ASAP. Thank you guys, bye, have a nice day.